vacation this morning, it was chilly and snow in the forecast. And now I'm down low and I'm hot. So I'm gonna take off some layers, which itself is an ordeal. I still got about 2.5 or 3 hours till I get to my campsite. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this little break before I put my boots back on. Alright, break time's over, about to hit the road again. We'll listen to a little Brian Regan comedy for the road. Been here a little while, so I went ahead and put the bike on stand and been out here stretching, keeping an eye on the traffic. It's actually a nice little break because I was getting sore, but I'm kind of motivated to power through and get to this site in the daylight today, because the last campsite I went to, I got there in the dark, and that's just never any fun. Y'all, check out this view. This landscape is amazing. I love it here. I hallucinate when you call my name. My mind, my mind. Yeah, this'll do just fine. I got neighbors, lots of neighbors. That's alright. It'll be a different experience than what I've been doing in the backcountry. But this is sweet. Alright, time to get out of this place and on to some more undisturbed areas. I'm going to do a quick tire pressure check before I hit the road. Only 2.5. Pretty low. Not too low. Fine for riding. Started at 27, so I'm not sure where that pressure went. 25.5. That'll work. Dropped a few pounds on that tire as well. Alright, I think I'm going to go into town and maybe get some breakfast at a place, use the bathroom, and then I'll hit the road. Alright, got some breakfast at Walmart, used the bathroom, and checked the weather, and the rain is coming in about 45 minutes, I think. So I'm hopeful that I can get back out into the wilderness real quick, find a spot and set up my tent before that starts. I think that I accidentally mailed my rain liner for my jacket home with that package of goodies, and that's unfortunate, but not the end of the world, just kind of unfortunate. So, alright, here we go. Yep, nice little spot. Ta-da. All right, I went back into town again, and during a break in the rain, I picked up some supplies for camp. I got steak, I got pork chops, I got baked beans and ramen noodles. I got, let's see, a dozen eggs. Couldn't get a 6-pack. Didn't really want a dozen, but I got a dozen. And in fact, I just hard-boiled all of them. Or at least I'm in the process of hard-boiling them. Bring them to a boil, turn it off, set a 11-minute timer, perfect every time. The bike is running behind me because I'm charging up my power bank, and I'm really annoyed because on this trip I've discovered that sometimes, and I haven't figured out why or when, sometimes when I've got the power bank plugged into the bike while I'm riding, it actually drains it. And that's what happened. I went from 85% during my in-town run. While I was charging it, went from 85 to 45%. So I'm really annoyed about that. It is actually charging now, very slowly. So I am looking at the mountains ahead of me, watching this rain cloud engulf those areas. It might be headed my way kind of slowly. I can't really tell right now. The clouds aren't moving terribly quickly, and I'm not sure which direction that's headed. But for now, it's nice and calm here. I've got a little bit of time before that should hit me, if it does. If it does hit me, I'm gonna zip up and hang out under the tent, under the vestibule. The tent does a good job keeping me dry when everything's zipped up. With the porch overhang open, it doesn't do very well in wind and heavy rain. Not that surprising, but it's fine. So we'll see how it goes. The wind just kicked up a lot. It's getting zesty out here. The sun's out a little bit. I put my porch back up after the rain stopped, but I think there's more rain on the way. We'll see. I'm enjoying my spicy ramen now, and just trying to keep my tent from blowing away with me in it. Pretty chill day though. I just battened down the hatches again for the rain that's coming in. Camp gets a little bit smaller when it's raining, but I can't complain because shelter is nice. So now I'm gonna peel these hard-boiled eggs, eat this ramen that's almost ready, and work on some video editing until it stops raining and I can go back out. It's getting wild! It's getting wild up in here. I'm still dry, my tent's still standing, but man is it gusty and rainy and thundery. It's only been 2 minutes since I last checked in, and it happened quick. Wish me luck! Got just a little bit of a break in the rain. Still coming down, but not very hard. And I thought I'd give you a glimpse of the landscape around as it is now. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's a puddle in the desert. And another one. Who knew? Good morning. I had a pretty good sleep last night. It rained all night, off and on, but sometimes heavy, sometimes windy and gusty. I just love what the clouds are doing in the mountains today, in the hills, especially over there. There are times when it was windier that the clouds were wisping over the tops of the ridge line, and it just looked really cool. So I'm just taking a walk this morning, getting the blood pumping and enjoying my surroundings. I've been doing a decent amount of riding on this trip and not a lot of hiking, but I decided to take a break from riding today. Well, maybe not all day, but I'm just a little bit ready for a change of pace, so I'm on foot today. So I'm gonna hike up some place high up and look around. Alright, well, as most of you know, I lost my drone a number of days ago in the wilderness. Crashed and lost. So this is the best aerial shot that you're gonna get. That direction's my favorite because of the clouds. But also there is Lake Havasu and the associated city and some beautiful power lines. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit up here for a while and take in the view. I'm gonna stay here tonight again, which gives me all day to play. I had a nice little hike this morning, and now I'm gonna go explore some of these trails. I'm gonna go that way. Almost made it. I'm going to see if I can make it up without burning up my clutch. Otherwise, I'll turn around and give it another try. Oh man, I got up it last time. I just didn't carry enough speed. I got a little crossed up. Lost my momentum. Might be easier to go back down. Alright, I think I can turn around here. Alrighty. Always nice when the home is still there where you left it.